Alright, let's travel to the sun-speckled terrace now. Huh? The onion stopped spitting out seeds. Based on life signs from inside the onion, there are clearly more Pikmin in there. Maybe Pikmin have evolved to self-limit how many can be out on the surface at a time to prevent unnecessary loss. Look, there's a cave here too! Are these Pikmin 2? No, this is Pikmin 4. Oh hey, more Ice Pikmin. Alright. Oh. And would you look at that? Huh? That seems like a lot of Pikmin. Is your squad bigger than normal? Oh, I see. When you're underground, you can have a larger squad because the wild Pikmin you find will join you. And... oh my god, we don't get a second to breathe here. Oh my god. And now it is collected, and let's see what it does. Huh? This onion is different somehow? Let's take it back to the surface so we can compare it with the other onion. So we can press A to go back to the surface. Let's go. I don't know why it's taken so long to load today. Wait, we seem to be... This is a little different as well, but let's go through this first. I'm sure I synchronized your clock, LuigiXRules, but something's off. I calculated the difference. It looks as if about 1/6 as much time passed on the surface as you spent underground. Time seems to move differently in the underground spaces on this planet. I'm not sure how it works, but I suppose that means you can take as much time as you need to explore caves. And we got the thingy. And... hey! The onion sucked it up! The voyage log says that the white bulb is called Flarlick. It's like one of the most mouthful kinds of terms they could have come up with. If we bring Flarlick to the onion, it will release the amount of Pikmin. It'll increase the number of Pikmin it releases onto the surface at any time by 10. Oh, that'll be a big help when you're exploring. Try taking out more Pikmin. Alright, it suggests that we bring red, ice, and some other Pikmin that we don't have. One's 20 and 10. Usually it's fine if you just take this. And did you notice that we spawned right by the exit to the cave instead of right by the base? Another difference from Pikmin 2. And hey, look, this is a cave icon, and so this up here, there's another cave. Alright. Let's go ahead and explore some more. Now that we have Pikmin, now that we have all our Pikmin, we can go ahead and destroy these eggs. It's just more nectar. Fortunately, we don't really need nectar anymore. We got some more enemies here. We're pretty far from the SS Beagle. Cool. Alright, while we're going through and exploring this little area, I wanted y'all to, take a listen to the music here for a bit. If y'all can hear it. Wow, it's not playing the part I really like. That's so rude of it. Oh, hello there. Might as well throw some Pikmin in there. And then there's this guy. Let's go fight him. Looks a little different. It looks like the guy we fought in the cave, but slightly different. Oh no, Ochi! Ochi got hurt. Ah! Got right in the way of the Pikmin carrying the raw material. It's spewing fire. Alright. There we go. Alright, good. We're collecting a whole lot of stuff here. And hey, look at that. There's something up here as well. Might as well collect that. We can't throw our Pikmin high enough to get up there, but we can at least, throw those Pikmin. Actually, Ochi, I kind of want you to be with me. We'll send these Pikmin out. And now we're out of Pikmin, actually, so... Good how all the Pikmin work together. Actually, this is, I think, the part of the song I was referring to. And I talked over it, never mind. But what do you think of the song? It's a little bit stray piano note-y for me, but I still like it. Especially, like, right here, we're hearing the stray piano notes again. Dun 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 dun. Yeah, one thing, I guess that's a bit spoilery. We don't have to talk about that now. Let's instead go over here to where this guy is with a pattern of circles that looks awfully familiar. Oh, getting another tutorial. Huh, another circle of stones. We keep finding them in the most opportune locations. How interesting. Maybe Captain Olimar left them behind for us so we can track them down. Never mind that for now. I wonder if we're in this creature's territory. You should create a base here. Any Dandori master would tell you it's the most efficient way forward. But first, let's do something about that pesky creature already. Okay. They want us to kill this guy. Go, everyone, including you, Ochi. And we did it, and now we've unlocked a new base. We can press A to move the base to this location. A completely new mechanic to this game. And all the Pikmin came with it. We're missing one somewhere. Oh, they must have been digging up the pile over there. Alright, I guess we can throw each of our Pikmin on that individually. Yeah, I mean, it's right by the base. I guess we could have just left a couple on it over time. Let's go ahead and collect this, Pikmin that's all the way over here, and then... Wow, we are moving rather slowly, but... And then I, pulled down a gate, another kind of new thing you can do. Ooh, that sound means we're halfway through the day. Which means we gotta act fast if we're going to do more. But yeah, there's so much stuff I wanted to talk about, but it's like, so much of it feels like there would be more relevant times to talk about it. Because the moment's passed. Oh, hey, there's another Flarlick up there. It looks like it's too high. They can't reach it. Can't transport this thing for now. And if we try to knock it down, that also doesn't work. But hey, there's like a bigger version of those little guys. You'll want to keep a close eye on the creatures, but if they move around a lot, they can easily escape your line of sight. When that happens, there's a handy trick for keeping your sights and aim where you want them. Oh, they have 40 Pikmin. Press ZR to fix your auto-target lock and keep your aim focused on one target. It makes targeting nimble enemies or aiming while you're in motion a snap. Yeah, that's a feature I don't really use too often. I guess we can try it here. This guy's pretty big. Be careful. We can throw all our Pikmin on it and... Whoa! Look at its eyes. It froze? Don't just stand there. That's your chance. Alright. You may have noticed this whole time that the Ice Pikmin have been filling up a meter. Hang on. I want Ochi to stop. I want all the Pikmin on there. And Ochi, I think you can knock this down. But yes, Ice Pikmin can freeze... There. I think that should be exactly enough. If they can find their spots. Alright, and I think one more charge will... Oh! Ochi, come on. Might as well just send you at this point. Alright, and they're gonna... Oh, they're gonna go this way. But yeah, what was I saying? Firstly, I would like to climb up here. A little glitchily, mind you. And then we can pull this. We don't just have to have Ochi pull it. The Pikmin can pull it as well. There's a nice 10 pellet there. Ooh, and a lot more raw material. Ooh, and... There's some more shinies over there as well. I'm considering what the best course of action is. It's like, do we wait for them to... Oh, okay, I guess... That wasn't very good Dandori there, was it? I just kind of stood around while I waited for them to do stuff. Alright, well, let's go ahead and head this way. There's what looks like a cave buried in the ground over there. And then we have enough Pikmin, or we don't have enough Pikmin, but with Ochi we do, to push this bag down. And hey, there's the new base over there. But yeah, when Ice Pikmin, still missing some. Oh, it's the ones carrying this watch over here. So yes, if enough Ice Pikmin attack an enemy, then they will freeze it. And if you kill an enemy while it's frozen, it will... Oh, quick, forward fruit. And then, it'll release nectar, but you won't get, its corpse to return to the base and get some... let's see if we can throw Pikmin on here. I thought it may have been too high, but I guess not. And then we can dig this up. Oh, wow, that didn't take very long at all. Well, let's wait for that to get by and explore a little more. Looks like there's a passageway up here that leads to... Oh, some enemies, but also... Was this under construction at some point? I wonder who was working on it. I'm sure we could put it to good use if it was finished. Reminds me of the Pikmin 3 bridges. Ah! Kill him, quick. Okay, good. Good job, guys. Alright. And then the new treasure has been collected, so I now feel safe going in here. Oh, we've already collected 3 treasures over there. What? Whoops. Colin was saying something, but... in here, this is the Crackling Cauldron. I was feeling hotter than usual in my spacesuit, and when I looked down, the ground was on fire. I panicked, but a red Pikmin just gave me a sidelong glance, totally unfazed even as the fire licked at them. They're clearly capable of more than just skillful attacks. Okay, this was probably the tutorial. I probably spoiled that they're immune to fire, but... there are wild Pikmin. Unfinished tasks will be called off. It doesn't say there are any onions in here, so we probably know Flarlick. But, oh, yeah. Speaking of Flarlick... no, that wouldn't be a good time, as we're entering a cave. I'll just wait until we get our next Flarlick before talking about that. Alright, that didn't take too long. Caves, in general, don't take as long to load. But yeah, see? Listen to how quiet that is. For some reason, they removed the, little jingle that plays when you enter a new sublevel. The dun 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 dun. Maybe I'll play it in editing, maybe I won't. We'll see what I feel like later. But yes, we have this cave, another bag to push down, it looks like. Ooh, a new enemy here. Just knock you down and go ahead and collect y'all. There's some more treasures around here. And there's some sprouts over here, but they look a little different, don't they? Also, this little jingle is slightly different for each new Pikmin type. Is this a new type of Pikmin? Oh, I can turn the camera during this, too. I've never tried. Huh. Is this a new type of Pikmin? I should check to see if Captain Olimar's log says anything about them. I've decided to call the yellow-colored Pikmin with large ear-like appendages Yellow Pikmin. I like that name a lot more than Ear Pikmin. They're resistant to electricity, and they fly high when thrown. Plus, they're good at digging. Good at digging. We haven't had that yet. So far, Ochi seems to have been way faster at digging. Actually, I don't know if we've really noticed a difference in that aspect, so never mind. Resistant to electricity? How unusual. What in the world are they made of? That sounds like a potentially useful quality, though. Just be careful how you deploy them. There aren't that many. No kidding, there's only 5 there, so... we don't have a list of their weaknesses to compare to. Yellow Pikmin are great at digging holes. Oop, there's some more up there. But, if they're immune to electricity, they probably aren't also immune to fire. So let's just leave them at that. Oh. Let's kill this guy before he kills any of our Pikmin. Oof, they all got, like, thrown over. Let's go ahead and get them on this. There's something that we will have to throw. Oh, and it looks like they may have been going this way, but then changed their directions when, the paper bag was lowered. That shows some degree of dynamic pathing that previous Pikmin games haven't had before. I'll, deal with that treasure with these guys. Also, you may have noticed if you, like, whistle a Pikmin while it's doing something, it'll, like, hesitate a bit before continuing. Another nifty new feature. But anyway, this is a good example of the fact that if we try to throw red Pikmin at this thing, then it doesn't really go well. But if we throw yellow Pikmin, because they can be thrown higher, they can actually reach it. Now, in this case, it doesn't really matter because there is, like, a ledge. I actually need y'all, so I'm going to get red Pikmin, and Ochi is a perfect amount for that. Sweet. I can also throw them up there to kill that guy, but I don't want to. Oh, hello there. You're the perfect test subject, buddy. Sorry to say. Please, excuse me, please. Because there's something really interesting I want to show off. So, this is an electric fence. Uh-oh, the poor Pikmin got shocked! You speed, wake it up! Alright. There, we saved it by whistling it, but let's say for... just humor me for a second, what if we didn't do that? You know, it's not an insta-kill, unlike in Pikmin 2. Poor little Pikmin. But it still died anyway. That's right, this run will not be deathless. Sorry about that. So now we just wait for them to destroy the electric fence. As you can see, the yellow Pikmin are not getting stunned by it. If we send Ochi to try and do it, then we are too late, but that's not too big of an issue. It looks like all our yellow Pikmin are all flowered. I don't think I really glossed over the nectar, but all that's really to know about the nectar is that it speeds up your Pikmin. Alright, buddy. Excuse me. It's enough red Pikmin, these guys are easy. I guess I haven't been pointing out that raw materials drop from enemies sometime. Another thing you may have noticed there is that only the amount of Pikmin required to take this took it initially, but then we threw more Pikmin around it, and then they were able to carry it. So now let's look at the tablet here. Even though we are 100% done with sub-level 1 of the Crackling Cauldron, we're only 50% done with the entire cave, which implies that there will be multiple sub-levels. First cave with multiple sub-levels is what this is. Little weird that it's happening so late, because, I mean, the first cave in Pikmin 2 had multiple sub-levels, and in fact, from there, 5 was the minimum. So the fact that this is the first one with fewer sub-levels, a little odd. Oh, I forgot to mention the thing about the ledge. Oh, whatever, doesn't really matter. Also, hey, they didn't play the sound effect again when you went on to the next sub-level. The didn't play that again. Huh. Dun, 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 dun. I'll be doing that a lot throughout the series, sorry. Alright, now conversely, if we throw a yellow Pikmin at this, then... Ah! Pikmin's on fire! Quick, put it out with me! Similar to how... Oh, I didn't get back fast enough. Similar to how red Pikmin aren't immune to electricity, yellow Pikmin are not immune to fire. Typically, it's one Pikmin per element. But this is a new way that the element is being represented here, through little patches on the floor that red Pikmin have to take care of. It's interesting because before stuff like that, there weren't really any sort of, like, fire gates. Like, there weren't really any exclusively fire gates. Anyway, like, the electric gate here, there was no equivalent before this, like, sizzling floor. I mean, there were kind of fire geysers, but you can only destroy them in Pikmin 2. Anyway, they said the sizzling floor over here is extinguished. You may notice I'm doing multiple things at the same time. That's all what Dan Dory's for, is trying to do multiple things at the same time. Destroying gates, getting some Pikmin on different things as we go ahead and pluck there. We can destroy this sizzling floor and kill this thing. Looks like an enemy. Can throw our Pikmin at it, and... uh-oh. It's gotta crush them! And then... the underside is all fiery. And hey, look at that! New base unlocked! Just like in the overworld, there can be... just like in the overworld, there can be multiple bases in caves. Just trying to make sure here there's no... Yep, it's so high! Could we use yellow Pikmin? We can, and unlike some things that we've been able to do, we cannot knock those off. And there's some kind of excavation complete somewhere. Let's go ahead and charge this. One thing you can do is wait for it to, like, go down a stage, and then charge Ochi at it. So that you can maximize the utility from that. Okay. So. Now this dirt wall has been demolished. I wasn't paying attention if there was, like, an electric gate demolished thing. Let's go ahead and destroy that. As you can see here, we need to work together with the different Pikmin types. We need to, destroy the sizzling floor with the red Pikmin, so that we can use the yellow Pikmin to get them down. And oh yeah, look at that, new castaway. So we're already gonna get another rescue officer here. Is there something back there? No, okay, that's just the rocks showing us that there's a potential base over there. Alright, yeah, another thing I wanted to show off here is that there's this little corridor thing where, oh. Alright, that wasn't good timing, but I think we might have found another rescue officer. Let's hurry and verify their ID info. Treasure appraiser Schnauz from home planet Sigure, an acclaimed treasure appraiser who's traveled extensively. His unique techniques were used to develop a leading appraisal AI. Hey, we heard about a appraisal AI in the first episode, in the tutorial day. Hang on, this is no rescue officer. Who is this, and how did he get here? The ID shows that he's a treasure appraiser. What's he doing on this planet? I wonder. You remember the voyage log that arrived with Captain Olimar's SOS signal? Perhaps there were others who picked up his signal, saw the log, and decided to come all this way in search of treasure. Maybe they ended up like Captain Olimar, too, shipwrecked and stranded. That's my hunch, anyway. I like to think this appraiser is the only one, but... we should keep an eye out for more civilian castaways and be ready to rescue them, too. Chances are they're in danger. I'm officially adding this to our mission list. Got it, you two? Copy that. We now have a rescue all castaways. As if we didn't have enough work finding Captain Olimar and the rescue corps, there are also civilian castaways on this planet. Rescue any that you come across. Okay, but anyway, back to this. As you can see, I can, like, kind of move the camera out here, but it doesn't really let me move it too well in here. It's just a little weird thing, like, about this little tunnel area, is that you can't really move the camera. Alright. Whistle y'all. And, yep, these guys were digging this out this whole time. Throw them, and then it stops you from throwing them for a while targeting it, so you have to, like, throw it, like, ahead of them in order for more Pikmin to latch on. And then we got that thing, 12 Pikmin to carry. That's, you know, not the lightest, especially since we don't have, especially since we only, I guess we can have 50 Pikmin with the wild Pikmin we found, but let's take a look at our map here. We have, oh hey, here's that other icon that that Colin was talking about. But yeah, the Crackling Cauldron is now 100% complete, with sub-level 2 being 100% complete, which means we are done with this cave, after only 2 sub-levels, as it implied, but once again, Caves seem to be quite a bit shorter, but, I mean, if you're able to move the base in the middle of a cave, it means it must be quite a bit longer, too. So let's just go ahead and return to the surface. At least they kept that sound effect in place. We'll probably skip those in the future. Anyway, we got one rescue. We have discovered some sparklium. We can press A to skip through it. We got almost 500 sparklium in that one cave. And we are 100% done with the cave. We did sadly lose a Pikmin just to show. Oh, I think I forgot to mention it's a middle ground. That electricity in this game is a middle ground in between Pikmin 2 and 3. Where in Pikmin 2 it was an insta-kill. In Pikmin 3, they never died from it. And so here they made the much more sensible, it kills them after a bit. It does make it still slightly less hazardous than other hazards, because as you can see with the fire and the yellow Pikmin, they like run around all crazy with other hazards, whereas with electricity they just stay flat like that. So it's still a little less dangerous, but I still don't want Pikmin 2 electricity to ever return. So it's still better than that.